boy. So of course I come home, and you guys already know I come home. Hold on, I come home, and the first thing that I see is this. Well, it's an Afro's video. I like watching Afro stuff, but it's a video on Hogwarts Legacy. I'm gonna be honest, I already watched this, right? But I have to react a little bit with you guys. I really want to show you guys this game because it looked pretty nice, and I'm just gonna say it right here. I've seen one Harry Potter movie by accident. That's about it. So seeing this game and how good it looked. And before, when they were just rumoring and talking about it, but this gameplay though is absolutely nuts. I think after watching this, you're gonna have to at least say like, yo, this kind of game kind of spicy though. So it's Warner Brothers, which is crazy. I think, what is it? An Avalanche. Don't know who the hell what they've made. Might be their first time, but it's like one of these like sleeper things, you know? PORTKEY Games, Wizarding World? Sure, why not?
Lumos.
And that's your character right there. And your character has a voice, so I'm already sold. Ooh. Calm that down just a little bit.
What do you think you're doing here, humans?
First of all, the game looks gorgeous, obviously. But like, what does it do to you? You gotta let me know. Wifos in the comment section below. I think the guy's about to start talking.
Welcome to Hogwarts Legacy.
Yes.
You're a new student at the famed School of Witchcraft and Wizardry with a unique ability to manipulate powerful ancient magic hidden in the wizarding world.
Yep.
You'll need to uncover what's behind the return of this forgotten magic and who is seeking to harness it to destroy wizard kind.
That arm ratio
as
is
you may be the one
ridiculous.
that decides the fate of the entire wizarding world.
The entire world. Not just some of it, but the entirety.
But before you can study magic and begin to solve these mysteries, you must create the witch or wizard you want to be.
So,
When you arrive at Hogwarts,
not exactly how intricate that's gonna be, but it is nice that it's a created character. So you are not following some random dude. They might do the Dragon Age 2 when they just give you a last name, so you can change the first name all you want, but the last name will be something stuck to it. I think in Dragon Age 2 it was Hawk, so everyone would call you Hawk, so a character can address you, which is cool.
you will be sorted into one of the 4 Hogwarts houses.
I don't know any of the
Gryffindor,
houses.
Hufflepuff, Ravenclaw, or Slytherin.
That's-
After you
they're
settle
there.
into your dormitory, you will meet up with your housemates in the common room. You will then need to attend classes, and you do have some catching
We
up
going
do
back to school,
as you are
baby.
starting Hogwarts late as a 5th year.
So you
Starting
are a
late.
new student.
You'll begin your studies attending Charms, Defense Against the Dark Arts, Herbology, and Potions classes, to name a few.
Oh, hello, class. Please welcome the newest rose in our garden.
Shall we begin? Welcome to year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work.
Okay.
I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge.
The best way to practice
Sure, whatever.
is by dueling. We'll start with you two.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Rival student. But I was the GOAT.
You may begin.
Lift them up. Boop, boop, boop.
Not bad for a beginner.
Potions is one of the most challenging and hazardous subjects taught at this school.
Here, you'll meet your professors and learn to cast spells, grow magical plants, brew potions, and more. In between classes, you'll be able to explore the castle famous for its secrets.
Like, I don't know
enchantments, and
about like
mysteries.
this aspect of it because I never watched
discover
Harry Potter like
dungeons and
that.
secret
I don't know how
passageways.
accurate it is, but it looks good. Accio. As you can see, your character has a
As well as
voice.
challenging puzzles that will require magical skill and a clever mind to solve.
To be even more specific, this game needed a voice acted character. I think that in other games there would have been no way no way that they could have got away with having a silent protagonist, because the game is literally about saying a spell. That's how the spell gets cast. I think it would have been very, very annoying to have a silent protagonist in a game where you have to say spells, and that's the whole point. So thankfully.
You may even find yourself in iconic locations you've never been able to explore.
I don't know that iconic. I'm sure this gave someone goosebumps, not me. See, look, there's a bath.
It's the late
Hot tub scene.
1800s, so while the common rooms and classes may be familiar, most of your professors will not be. However, you may recognize a few faces.
All in good fun. Once Sir Patrick lets me join the Headless Hunt, I'll be right there with them. Suffering is sure to win them over.
Also, I like that they mention that because they're just letting you know that this is in the past. So one, it lets you know it's an older, what is it, a prologue game, and also that's why you might not see people you might not know. But they also could just be throwing you off a little bit there. Like, you know, you might still see a famous character, like, but you probably won't see Harry. That's why they call it Hogwarts Legacy and not just Harry Potter.
Don't forget why I'm here, sir.
You'll come to know this eclectic group of talented witches and wizards in class and while completing side assignments that are part of a special curriculum.
Side quests
designed to help you catch up with the other 5th years at your own speed.
Lumos. A dangerous mystery.
Opportunities for
An old
adventure
guy.
abound in the area surrounding Hogwarts. The magical abilities you learn to master through your schoolwork will soon become tested as you unravel a dangerous mystery by working alongside the accomplished and yet enigmatic Professor Fig to try and discover if the rumors
Professor
of a
Oak.
mounting Goblin Rebellion hold any weight, and if the safety of
A
Hogwarts
Goblin
lies in
Rebellion.
the balance.
I have opinions differ as to how great a threat he really is.
I just can't take something that short that seriously.
It's capable of so much more than people realize.
The wizarding world of this era is fraught with dangers. Creatures corrupted by a magical force, powerful goblins, and sinister witches and wizards, all willing to fight, even kill, to achieve their own goals.
Oh baby. And that's just some more gameplay of the actual
It's
combat.
an uneasy alliance between the goblins and dark wizards.
You said you could get to the child when they came to Hogsmeade. That all you needed was a distraction. I gave you a distraction.
I just watched a student take down your distraction. Who is this child? Are you not telling me?
But perhaps you shouldn't involve yourself with that just yet.
Let's go.
Graphics. Reparo. Nice. That looks like a good skill to learn. He reversed it. Like, this is the only part where I feel like it's a little wonky because, like, it seems slow, but I feel like it might be just a difficulty curve. Like, maybe if it's on a higher difficulty, it's more quick. But as you can see, like, they're bouncing spells back, they're reversing, so it looks like you maybe don't want to just spam all day. I also don't see the HUD. They don't have any, like, I don't know if you have like a stamina meter or anything like that. Like, it's probably like a thing where you can't just be spamming spells all day. But
Mastery of the shield charm allows you to
see, like,
deflect ranged
reflect.
spells and direct weapon strikes. Counterattack with powerful
That's
steam
actually
charms.
man just threw a barrel at him.
With extended spell combinations.
Nope. Back that up. Boop boop. See, like, he's just getting cooked.
Students who become particularly adept at spellcasting will find many ways to
There we go,
exploit their
dodge
enemy's weakness.
into the bounce. Oh, we got hit. Those are just knights. Rolled over. Hits the knight with his own sword.
Slam with Descendo.
Slam.
Roast with Incendio. Devastate your enemies using.
See, like, he's doing way too many options
You
without
can
being
even use
contested.
Mysterious, powerful magic your professors do not understand to obliterate your strongest foes.
Okay. So, That's probably like a
Mixing
special
and
or...
matching dozens of spells will let you define your combat style.
Boop, zap.
On your path to become the ultimate
Burn them.
duelist.
Parry. That guy sitting there. See, like, I hate that when you got your the guy that's with you and he's not doing anything. That's the only thing I think that might hurt this game. They should make it like kind of like Spider-Man, Batman, where there's a lot of enemies. You're constantly having to dodge and do stuff like that. I think that that's where the meat and potatoes need to be, because that's what you're gonna probably be doing the most time. Like, they're gonna show some. I'm not gonna spoil. There's still some more cool stuff to show.
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces on your own time.
In addition to classes and spells, you'll have access to a deep set of upgrades, talents, and skills to aid your progression as a wizard.
Yes.
Complete challenges
Upgrade
throughout
system.
the world to earn experience. Level up your
Let me get
abilities
that.
by choosing talents to upgrade your spells,
Stealth.
plants, and potions to increase their power. Decide which talents best fit your playstyle to allow you to focus on your favorite types of magic.
Loot.
You can also loot, buy, or craft your own magical gear that will increase your offensive and defensive capabilities in combat. Gear can be upgraded and specialized to allow for greater abilities for your
Upgrades,
chosen
appearance,
playstyle.
traits.
Strong, even motion when cutting your ingredients.
Potions professor. My man does not have a name.
Spells are not the only tools at your disposal in combat. As you hone your wand skills, you can continue to further your magical education at Hogwarts, progressing your development as a witch or wizard.
Now, hopefully I'll
Grow
show it in a
potions that can
second.
increase your power when you need a boost. Grow and
There's a
deploy
potion in the
magical
other
plants
hand.
to mob the battlefield and keep your enemies at bay.
We got summons.
You can even unleash deadly mandrake seedlings to incapacitate unsuspecting enemies. In Beast's class, you will learn about a variety
You can
of
brush
magical
your
beasts you
animal
might encounter,
thingies.
both at school and as you
Sure.
explore the world surrounding the castle.
There you go,
and
rub
its
his
grounds.
belly.
The goal of today is to remind all of you.
Broom riding professor.
Broomstick safely.
Damn, they don't got names. That's
Learning
crazy.
and mastering broom flight is highly recommended so that you may travel around the world more quickly.
Look at that shot.
Herbology homework.
Look at that shot, though. Hold on. Oh, that's just the volume. Hold on. That's a mean shot, though. And now they just show to travel the world more quickly, just to show you how deep the game is. They're trying to show you that Elden Ring ain't the only contender out here.
Flight is highly recommended so that you may travel around the world more quickly.
But yeah, fast travel, please. Thank
Do
you.
my herbology homework.
You're despicable.
Some
Companions.
abilities may be taught to you by students who become your friends. As you develop relationships with these schoolmates, they can accompany you on your journey as your companions. And over time, you'll learn their stories.
That's cool.
This is our chance.
Not Saya.
Natsai Onai is a brave adventurer driven by the justice she seeks. Poppy Sweeting has a kind heart and loves magical beasts, connecting with them more easily than with humans.
But what happens now?
Unafraid of detention or breaking the rules
Sneaking in the restricted section again.
is Sebastian Sallow, a charismatic Slytherin
We've been over this, boy. Triple cannot reverse a curse.
with a troubling family secret.
Nothing can. The sooner you accept that.
I wonder if you can do all three of
You'll
them,
meet these
or you're
students
just stuck
and
with
more as
one.
You explore common rooms, hallways between classes, and regular gathering areas.
The room of requirement. Here it is.
The room of requirement.
You saw a little glimpse of it in the other part.
One of the most remarkable secrets of Hogwarts is known as the Room of Requirement.
As you can see here, it's like a little T-shaped potion station. 3 burners. Brew has a moonstones. Takes 40. Potion station budget and progressively increase the budget.
You're introduced to this space that seems to sense what you need and then provides it for you.
Sense what you need. This is very interesting, and as you can see right there on the left, 24 minutes 59 seconds. So it's just kind of weird to add it into a game like this. I guess it's like I'm used to this and kind of in like gacha games and stuff like that, to have like this, you know, farming aspect where you're gaining resources over time. And I wonder how it's gonna play into this game. Is this like Because technically, if I'm willing to play the game, right, I've got the game on, I don't want to like have something where I have to wait 20 something minutes in order for me to use it. Now, after playing Elden Ring, I'm like, oh, well, you know, there's tons of time where I'll be actually actively playing the game for more than 20 minutes and then go back. Or is this going to be something that you do your normal play session, and then when you're about to end the play session, you just do this so that the next time you do another play session, you have a lot of other stuff. I'm curious on how this will work, but I kind of don't like it to be in the game. I rather that you could just maybe go farm it, or maybe it's just side quests. That's usually how these games do it. You just do it in a side quest and you get that item or that potion or that crafting recipe or something like that. So we'll see. See, look, you can pick that up, interact here.
To catch up to your peers, the room provides space for you to sow and harvest plants.
24 minutes.
Potions and
well, 25 minutes actually.
A helpful house elf named Deke helps you discover vivariums that allow you to nurture your own menagerie of magical beasts.
What is it?
Deke isn't sure. Only one way to find out.
You can freely customize this.
This looks
to
dope,
reflect your personality and magical specialties.
The Conjuring budget. Big open area where you can just kind of like decorate. Why not? See, they show you get other summons. You don't have to just I guess your
Not everything you need
broom.
Journey is
I couldn't think of the
available
word.
at Hogwarts. You'll want to visit the nearby wizarding village of Hogsmeade, where loads of shops and vendors can provide you with the supplies you require. From potion ingredients and recipes to seeds for magical plants to all sorts of gear.
Oh, we got dress up, ladies and gentlemen.
But Hogsmeade also has its dangerous side. A band of dark witches and wizards, emboldened by the turmoil of the times, wander the village outskirts. You must avoid them or defeat them.
See, look, he's just cooking
As you
them.
explore, you'll find the world surrounding Hogwarts is alive with activity, wonders, and areas of unusual interest. As the school year progresses, dynamic seasons and climates will fill the sky with lightning or sunshine, or coat the ground with snow or rain. Unique wizarding hamlets pepper the countryside, each with vendors and residents who have stories to tell, and missions with which they could use your assistance.
Side quests.
Be on the lookout for enchanting magical puzzles that may very well have been designed by Merlin himself when he was a student at Hogwarts. Magical beasts roam the lands outside the castle walls. Some have been corrupted by a mysterious dark magic, while others are at risk of poachers and their traps. If you're feeling benevolent, you can rescue them and restore them to health in the Room of Requirement.
That's cool, I like that.
But there are dangers beyond your understanding in the world as well. Dungeons and vaults hold perilous threats and also
Get off me.
untold rewards. Be careful where you choose to explore, as it may lead you down a darker path. Master spells.
I feel like that was like something like saying that you can pretty much like light and dark, like Dante's Inferno or something like that. Like, and I know that they kind of have, what is it, also like a Jedi Star Wars-esque. I feel like that was the whole hint behind that you can actually maybe turn dark or turn evil. I would love that in this game because you're around a bunch of characters that aren't like main story. Your character's obviously not main story, so it would be cool if you can actually get manipulated or get enticed by the darkness or take the dark offer. I love games when they let you do that, or because that's usually like the multiple ending thing. Like, so you could just all of a sudden do the good ending, the not so good ending, the super bad ending, and it gives the game a ton of replay value. So I hope that they do that too.
Befriend new allies. Journey across a landscape never seen before. Uncover ancient secrets. Combat mystical threats. Learn long-forgotten mysteries. Become the witch or wizard you want to be as you leave your unique mark on the wizarding world. Here, in Hogwarts Legacy.
Hogwarts Legacy. And there it is. And when's it coming out? That time. So it's actually coming out this year. So YFOs in the comment section below, let me know how you feel about Hogwarts Legacy. I think the game looks phenomenal. I think the only thing that has to be considered is the pacing of the fighting. I think if it's that slow, it might be a little bit too easy to counter stuff, but that could just be a difficulty slider and things of that nature. So it might not be something you really truly have to worry about. It could just be a nice, easy, like, oh, I wanted the game to be harder, and then all of a sudden the enemies are more aggressive, do more damage, yada yada yada. As far as, like I said, the other thing I was concerned about was the whole 25-minute down ticker thing that seems a little weird. I do like that, it's not a silent protagonist. You got the, you got a person that you're actually going to be using, and they're going to be talking, they're going to be interacting. I think some of the dialogue use your character said hero. Maybe they'll, like I said, they can use the last name system. I think not enough games are utilizing the last name system. Just give the character a last name, and then everyone can address them by their last name, but you can also put in your first name, and you can name it whatever you want. But I think that this game looks super promising, and I think that the game is definitely worth getting, or at least stalking and keeping in track on how it's gonna go. They'll probably do more. They'll probably do like a boss fight or something like that, like coming in the months, because they say holiday, which usually means like near the end of the year. So what do you guys think? I'm really curious to see if you guys think this game is like, oh, this game is trash. Oh, what are you thinking? Or is it like, wow, I never knew that the game was going to be this good? And again, I'm not a Harry Potter fan, whatever you want to call it. Don't really care about it at all. But at the same time, when it looks good, you got to say it looks good. You got to give games its kudos. And, we need as many good games as possible. So that's going to be it for me. Just remember that every day the Kashino is your lucky day, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.